Now I'll be talking about what are our in-house brands and top 5 sellers from each of them, right? So our first house which I like to talk about would be Kannauj Perfumery. So the whole Projekt Perfumery India, this is our first project on this video to highlight. Otherwise we started with Projekt Alternative first. So yeah, Kannauj Perfumery, this is something which is truly Indian. There's a lot of Indian traditions, culture, the whole attar making one justifies our project part, perfumery part, as well as India part, because this house has a lot of legacy behind it, a whole legacy of Kannauj. Kannauj is a city in UP, which is an ancient city. They have been creating attars since generations. So what we have done, we have picked up some signature blends from Kannauj, which have been passed on from generations and bringing it to you guys in perfume format. The one thing was that the Kannauj basically is popular for attars. So attars is a very traditional method of applying perfume. Not many of us apply attars. So what we have trying to do is come up with a concentration which is right between perfumes, EDPs and attars. So these come at around 30-35% concentration. It will give you a whole attar experience in a perfume format. Everything in this house gives you minimum 10 to 12 hours. The first blend, the very basic one, is Trifecta Lotus. What it is, it's white floral with 3 kind of lotuses in it. So it's a little sweet, but it's somewhere between a royalty and white floral luxury, which is like very French, and this is like very Indian. So it's a French desi blend, I would say. So the second one to is continuation to the same blend is called Trifecta Lotus Aoud. What we have tried to do here is added a little touch of Hindi Aoud because to make it more masculine. So this one is though a unisex version. Women could wear it, men could wear it. This one is more masculine version with more skankiness to it. There is a right balance of skanky Assam Oud and the sweet elements of Lotus. The third one from this house is Jasmine Nui. So there's an interesting part. There is a very popular jasmine based fragrance which is iconic. That's called Chanel No. 5. So what is in that fragrance? All the elements we have picked up the natural counterparts of them, like we have picked up Rouge Jasmine Sambak from India, we have picked up Champaka as well, we have picked up Patchouli as well. So whatever was there in Chanel No. 5 we have picked up and tried to create Jasmine Nui. So it's slightly darker, however this is a very beautiful blend, equally for men and women. Next up from same house is Honey Oud, which is sweet honey notes, amber notes with oud. So I mean this one gives me good 16-18 hours. And then is the Holy Grail oud fragrance. The strongest one I have ever sniffed is Mushq Oud. This is again from Kannauj Perfumery. These are 5 blends which I would say you must check out. We have about 14 blends in Kannauj, 6 are yet to be released and 8 are already released. We came up with in 2018, but the actual launch was 2019, the main, the full presentation products. So it's Projekt Alternative. So Projekt Alternative, the name says these are alternatives of expensive popular perfumes. So somebody says, for example, let me take a quick example. I told you the number 1 top seller is Creed Aventus, right? So if somebody wants to acquire Creed Aventus at a lesser price, what he should do, because this one cost about 28,000 to 38,000. So what he can do, you can pick up a bottle of Alexa, which was our first fragrance from House of Projekt Alternative, which is very similar to Creed Aventus. In fact, it's even more concentrated, made it even more juicier. Though we are running sold out on this one, but this is the concept where we are trying to recreate a fragrance in an even slightly higher concentration, because in US, in Europe, the weather is completely different from India. So what we have done, we have amped up them a little bit so that they can survive in the Indian heat. So our first top seller, of course, was Alexa. The second one is Rouge 666. This is the second most sold fragrance in the world in niche. It's Baccarat Rouge by Maison Francis Kurkdjian, which we spoke of in previous videos. So this is same as Baccarat Rouge but made even more oriental. This has an added dose of saffron. So this one is still available. This is our 30 ml made in UAE bottles, because that time we didn't have COVID. That time our UAE imports were pretty fast, so we were making all of these in UAE and then getting them to India. However, after the whole lockdown, we did started our Indian manufacturing as well, which are at even more budget point. The third one was when we came up with the third one was instant vintage. These are our 100 ml bottles. Now we are not making them as of now, but I'm planning to remake them very soon. This tribute to Maharana Pratap, the city of Udaipur, the Rajputana and Grand Evening. So it's instant vintage 668, which was our third fragrance. There was a limited launch BTC